Hey, it's Rooster here. I'm just here to do a quick video on where we're heading to in 2026 with Hogwarts Legacy 2. Now that we have all played Hogwarts, and well, if you're anything like me, you've done multiple playthroughs of all the houses by now, and it's just starting to feel a bit dull. Some of us are lucky enough to use mods to spice things up, but at the end of the day, it's still the original Hogwarts Legacy. And like, really, we've waited 3 years, we haven't got a DLC, and Hogwarts Legacy 2 might finally change everything. Honestly, as a community, we need something to finally get us excited again. Like when we first read the books, watched the movies, and booted up the game for the first time. We put on the robes back in February 23 and stepped into the greatest wizarding school in the world. But since then, zilch. Nothing. Just Merlin trials holding us over. Just remember how it felt the first time you walked into Hogwarts. Because Hogwarts Legacy hasn't made us feel that way in a long time. I think this might be the last chance, because this waiting around forever isn't great. Like, to be honest, it's really not that fabulous. But anyway, now for the good news. I'm generally happy to say this. Hogwarts Legacy 2 is happening. Like, Warner Brothers has confirmed it as a major priority, and it is actively in development with Avalanche Software. And on top of that, there has been a lot of job postings after job postings looking for developers with AAA experience, specifically for an all-action adventure RPG set in the Wizarding world. That tells us a lot, and it's pretty much spelling out that Hogwarts Legacy too. Another interesting thing is and take this with a grain of salt, that this is the first Hogwarts Legacy was built on Unreal Engine 4. And let's be honest, aside from a few cosmetic bugs where like the roads used to be inside players and things, and like a few of the like a few of the outfits weren't exactly like seated right on the avatar, like Hogwarts Legacy 2, Hogwarts Legacy 1 came out polished, but Hogwarts Legacy 2 is going to be built possibly on Unreal Engine 5, which opens the door for a real immersive experience. Like, we're talking better lighting, smoother gameplay, improved reflections. It's just a better overall. Now, like, it sounds amazing, and to me, it pretty much is amazing, and that's pretty much what I wanted. But let's be honest here. Um, and this is not gonna be, this is gonna suck for a lot of you guys. But when it comes to catering for older consoles, they can't Unreal Engine 5. It can't like this is for newer generation consoles and PCs. It's not for the older PlayStation 4s and things. So, and when games start catering to the older consoles, that's when there's a problem. Like we saw that with Call of Duty, and and when they started to cater for the old the old consoles, the game just went terrible and it just did not work. And the graphics went bad, and it just didn't yeah, it just was not fun. But like if they just stick to uh, Unreal Engine 5 and they put all the effort into making the graphics great, like yes, a few people are going to have to upgrade, but it's been years and years. If they haven't upgraded by now, then they weren't going to. So like we need to stop catering for the few and start catering for the masses. Really. That's what it's got down to. But as for like what I personally want to see for the next game, like first I want to see more gear storage. Like 20 slots isn't enough, and even unlocking more through Merlin's slots, an extra 20 slots. So it still feels a bit meh. But secondly, is I actually want to use the common rooms, because right now the common room is pretty much just there. Like you get there at the start, and then you might go there for the odd quest or to speak to like a portrait or something. But other than that, you're not there. Like as far as I'm concerned, you want to get there. Like when you enter at the start, you have all these chests. Like you have all these like suitcases at the start because you're entering a castle for a year. So it would make sense that that you go back at the end of each day and drop your gear into your suitcases or your chests or whatever you want to call them, and then you can just go about your day. And furthermore, what I'd like to see is a curfew implemented like was in the books and the movies, like like I think like maybe a 9 p.m. curfew. Like I yes, time management is going to be a real issue because you can't like accept a mission when it's like 7 p.m. game time, then it's unless you've slowed the game right down. But it can lead to some real situations, and I think it just really needs that. But like, uh, look, as far as the release date, now my big guess, and I hope I'm wrong, and I hope this doesn't turn into a GTA situation where we just wait and wait and wait and wait, and then we wait some more. But the game first launched in 2023, and that's the original Hogwarts Legacy. While there was plans for a DLC, it all shifted uh, because they put all the resources towards the actual game rather than LDLC. In hindsight, is fantastic. Although we would like to have more reasons to stick around to play the actual game. But to actually have another polished game, fantastic. But my guess is it's going to come out probably around 2027, possibly releasing alongside the HBO series of Harry Potter, or shortly after to ride that wave of hype. Um, and to get like a new wave of Harry Potter fans and who will play the game or just before, just to add to the hype kind of thing. But like that's just my guess. My guess is like mid 2027, early 2028. But that's just the guess. But at the end of the day, like multiplayer Hogwarts, Unreal Engine 5, like competitive Quidditch, like Hogwarts Legacy might be bigger and better than we think. We all know the map and graphics are going to be bigger and better, but like this is just going to be bigger and better. Like, but please tell me if you had 30 seconds sitting alone with a dev, tell them what you would want in the next game. What would you tell them? Like, would you tell them you want more gear storage? Tell them you want Quidditch? Tell them you want more like dueling? Would you tell them what would you tell them? And just leave that alone in the comments and remember to like and subscribe. That'll be most appreciated. All right, thank you. My name's Rooster, and yeah, appreciate that.